I am in New York City this morning preparing to start a hearing in an EEOC case, and I'm outside the EEOC hearing office. And this case really illustrates why it is so important to have a very thorough record of investigation. This case is actually 7 years old. My client filed his initial informal complaint in 2011, in February of 2011. He hired me once he filed a second formal complaint in 2012. After some litigation in the case, discovery, the agency filed a motion for summary judgment, which the administrative judge in this case granted. We felt that decision was incorrect, and we appealed to the Office of Federal Operations. The Office of Federal Operations agreed with us that the judge should not have dismissed the case without a hearing, but it took them 2 years to reach their decision. Once they finally reached that decision, the case was sent back to the original administrative judge for hearing. And so now it's June of 2018, and my client is finally about to have a hearing. But in the process of preparing for the hearing, we discovered he doesn't quite remember all the important details. He doesn't remember all the facts. He doesn't remember all the people. He doesn't remember all the documents that he felt would be important 7 years ago. So all we had to rely upon primarily was the discovery we have received and the report of investigation. The more thorough your affidavit is in the report of investigation, the more likely you will be able to remember details. It will help refresh your recollection. The investigative period in your case is not the time for you to hold back on evidence. It's not the time for you to say, I'm going to hold this important document, or I'm not going to share this piece of information with the agency. I'll provide it later. Later may never come. You may not get a hearing. Your case may be dismissed at summary judgment. You may have to appeal. And you may find yourself in a situation where 7, 5, 6, 7 years later, you need to recall this information. So it's very important that you include important information in your affidavit and in the record of the investigation.